Hi, Emanuela LS John here. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. For my new subscribers, you're highly welcome. And for my old subscribers, you all know that you mean the whole world to me. Thank you so much for always stopping by to watch my videos. And as usual, I know what to do. Please like my video, drop a thoughtful comment in the comment section, subscribe, that's if you've not, and please do also put on the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you. So I'm going to be starting series that I call Lessons I Learned from My 9-to-5 Job. So this year actually made it my 10th year in the baking industry, and I have actually worked in different companies and in different departments. So I have quite a number of things that I've learned, because I actually resigned a few years ago to build my brand and set up my business. So I'm going to be sharing the lessons that I learned, and one of them is what I'm going to be talking about today, and it is serenity. You know, serenity, simply put, is to be calm and unruffled in any situation. You know, when you're working, when you're doing a 9-to-5 job, or when you're working for anybody, in fact, even when you're working on your own too, you actually find that there are situations whereby you should actually practice this serenity. Because one of the reasons why some people have, certain health challenges, certain sicknesses, is because they are not serene, they are not calm, they don't stay unruffled in certain situations. So doing a 9-to-5 job as a baker actually taught me to be serene. So I'll give you an example. So there was a day when it rained cat and dog, and I was supposed to resume work by 10 a.m. and guess what? I got to work by 1. When I was on transit, I was just asking myself different questions like, what will be happening at work? When I get to work, what will happen? Prior to then, I actually sent a message to my manager, saying that I'm going to come late. When I got to work, the normal thing is that I was supposed to be given an extra hour, because when you come to work late in my workplace, you actually have extra hours. And so my extra hour was supposed to eat into the next day, or I was supposed to work till like 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. But the manager that was supposed to allow me to go, when I was done with my job and I reported to her, she just asked me, when did you resume? And I told her, and she just allowed me to go. Myself, I was surprised, like, So, and it just taught me that you need to learn to be calm in every situation. And one thing that helps me in a situation whereby I am, maybe running late or stuff like that, what I used to ask myself is, what is the worst that will happen? And what do? I prepare for that worst. For instance, this very day, I was asking myself that question, what is the worst that will happen? And I just told myself, the worst that will happen is when I get to work, I'll hear you are fired. And I started preparing my mind towards that. And that is not to say that I am pessimistic. No. But it's always good that you prepare your mind. At least for me, I like to prepare my mind of what's going to happen next. And that thing of asking myself what is the word that will happen actually helps me to be calm. It helped me to be unruffled, because I was just like, you are fired is not a death sentence. The fact that I am fired from my job does not mean that I cannot work any other place. Just a matter of giving me some months back or weeks, I'll be back to working in another place, or I can even start producing at home and selling to people. So, but nothing of those things that were even in my head happened. So it is very essential that you learn to be calm and unruffled in any situation. It doesn't even matter. It must not necessarily be in a work setting. It could be anywhere at all. Maybe you are running late for a meeting, because this is why some people actually incur some medical illness, because they are just always bothered. Every little thing just get them worried and all that. So you need to learn to be in charge of your emotions. Just be serene. Whatever that will happen is not the end of the world. Whatever happens, you pick yourself up and move on. Yeah. So that will be all for today's video. Thank you so much for sparing me your quality time. And yes, we are still on the serial, so please stay glued to this channel as you anticipate the next lesson I learned for my 9-to-5 job. Thank you so much once again, and as usual, you know what to do. Please like my video, drop a thoughtful comment in the comment section, subscribe to my channel, that's if you've not done that already, and then put on the bell notification so that you get notified whenever I post my videos. That will be all for today. Till I come your way again, I am Emanuela Elesidion. Thank you.